Oh, I didn't see that there were stairs. We can go down here. We don't have to go all the way around. That's nice. So we found some plastic, awesome. And we can go into this shack, I guess. This looks interesting. Like a little torture chamber, no? What are you telling me? A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Okay. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. And we got some stuff here on the shelf. What is that? A postcard. Oh, a bow tie. That is kind of cool. That's it though. Okay. And you know why that is kind of cool? Because right now the only thing that we can wear around our neck is this ugly looking tie. It's even called the horrific necktie. Yeah. So this is gonna be so much better. I mean, look at us. We're looking mighty fancy. Looking good. What did this give us though? +1 Inland Empire? +2 Drama? Okay. Let's go with the looks here. You know, we could probably get a good look here. Look at this. Well, this is pretty sweet, right? +1 conceptualization, and the code gives us +1 esprit de corps and +1 shivers. What is shivers though? Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Whatever. Should we go all fancy dressed? We don't have fitting pants though. We really don't. Look at that. I guess we're gonna need to find a couple more things first. Yeah. I think so. Let's go with the stats for now. And when we find some nice pants, right? I mean, they gotta fit to the white lounge jacket here. So, I don't know, black pants, white pants, red pants, I don't know. Then we could put on the nice shoes. Yeah, I mean, that looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. But, like I said, we need to go for the stats first. And maybe in a little while we can go for the fashion. Make a real fashionista out of that guy. So yeah, guys, especially if you're coming over from a Seidel stream, make yourselves at home, make yourselves comfortable. We are playing some Disco Elysium here today. You probably heard it, right? It took home a couple of awards from the Game Awards show. How can I best describe the game? I have no clue. It is it's a cop story. a very confusing one. We are on day 3 and I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. But it's like, you know, we are an alcoholic and a drug user, and we kind of overdid it. We lost our memory. And so far what we have found out is that there was a dead guy hanging from a tree, and I was supposed to solve his murder. I am a cop. But something happened and we lost our memory. And so we kind of have to do this whole investigation that we've probably already done before again, because we forgot how far we got or what happened before. Right? And we got our little sidekick here, Mr. Kimmy. He's the guy that keeps everything sane and, you know, organized. Makes sure we don't run off and do more drugs and drink more alcohol, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and we got a shit ton of tasks here to do. We're getting more and more tasks and we have no idea how to solve any of these things. So it's a slow grind. It's a slow grind, and basically it's like reading a book with doing a little bit of point and click adventure stuff in the meantime. So that's it. That's the quick version of Disco Elysium. Right? It has some of the best writing in video game history, I guess you could say, but it's also confusing and difficult to read, and even more difficult to understand. So you will see, you will see. Here you go. And yeah, we talk to our senses, because, you know, I told you he's doing a lot of drugs. He did a lot of drugs, so obviously he's talking to things that aren't really there, like his visual calculus, which is telling him, great news, the boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position. Yeah, awesome, huh? We found a new place to sleep. Huh? Oh, Kimmy didn't like that. He did not like that, huh? I said, great news, I found somewhere to sleep under this boat here. It'll be free. Yeah. Because right now we need to pay for our hotel room. And I don't really have a lot of money. I can't keep paying for the hotel room indefinitely. I can pretty much finish this case from under that boat there. It's dry, waterproof, and free of charge. Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. Ah, Kimmy. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation. Ah. He's no fun. He's no fun at all. He just keeps thinking about, you know, the case. Gotta solve the case. Gotta find the bad guys. Me? I'm happy if I find a boat and I can crawl in and sleep. Volition. Think of it as a salvation. Ojik, you have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return. Probably. He's probably right. Now, here's the big thing. Earlier, we found some tracks that were indicating that a chase was going on, or some crazy driver did some crazy things and crashed into some things. And back then I already thought that that was actually us, right? It's just we don't remember that we did this. And I think this here confirms it. This looks like a police vehicle, and my police vehicle is missing. So let's find out if that is indeed our vehicle. But I also guess we're gonna pick up that gas can first, because we are gonna need it for something. Postcard we picked up earlier, and here the gas can. The government issued red dyed fuel oil inside, looks like paint. So I guess there's still fuel inside. That might be important later on. Right, let's have this awkward conversation with Kimmy. The sunken motor carriage. A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading. Yes. So this is where they were all leading to, huh? It appears to be so. Let's investigate. I agree, we should definitely investigate this. You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. He just realized, huh? This is your goddamn police vehicle. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea. Volition, you don't know shit. Inland Empire knows. Run your hand over the cold metal. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. We don't have that. What is the make of this motor carriage, huh? Can I see a logo? The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out. But you do see a monkfish float by. Good. Okay. Maybe we can catch that and eat that. How long has it been here? Well, the ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday. The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening. Well, well, well. Looks like Jacob Ayer's journey came to an abrupt end here. Jacob Ayer is a guy that we have, what, met before or talked about before? I know his name, I can't remember where we know him from though. I guess I was investigating this Jacob Ayer and then I came across these tire tracks. Let's see. Your mocking tone finds no response but the motion of the waves. You say something? Yes, crazy reckless. Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. Yes. Clearly this is a triumph. I'd say the vehicle has been here since last Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, you told me that already. We know that. What do we do now though? Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside. Oh. Okay. Logic says, great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket. All of these things look sound good to me, though. We lost our police-issued revolver anyway. Could use a new gun. And jacket. Could always use a better looking jacket than this raincoat I'm wearing right now. A Joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this Joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of Joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would. Esprit de Corps also knows what's going on, right? They all know it's my vehicle. I'm just not realizing yet, I guess. How long will it take for the low tide to come in? I don't know, an hour or two tops. Alright. Let's wait it out then. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant slaughter. Echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea. Hold on, huh? It looks very, very blue. Yes, it does. What's your favorite blue thing? Let me think about it. Come on. Gotta give me an answer here. Alright, so we have an 83% chance to get this one right. Let's try it. Let's not be silent. Let's whistle a tune. The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a high-pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on the wire whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and the sunken car. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion. Yeah, let's talk to Timothy here. So, was your dad, also a cop? I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? Oh, I was not actually asking if they were cops. I was asking about the race. He says my dad and mom are both half Zeolite. Alright. Well, I don't know anything about my mom or dad. Clouds on the horizon grow darker and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass. Yo, we picked up something though. A thought, right? Did we not? Oh, we completed this thing. That's what popped up. Did we not? Did we not complete it? Breakthrough imminent? Okay, we need to finish this dialogue first. Alright, so another 30 minutes pass. So we could continue the race discussion here. But I would rather talk about my missing gun, to be honest. You think we'll ever find it? Kimmy says, God, I hope so. You know, I've been thinking. If I put enough time into eating right and exercising, I could turn myself into a living weapon. Then I wouldn't even need a gun. Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass. Can you make out the mark now? Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40. His eyes turn on you. It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government officials, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kind of people. Is that a number on the side? Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for? Well, my police precinct is Precinct 41. It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical. Does he know something about that speed racer, huh? Something that we don't know? Hell yeah. But we also know, okay? Can't be that stupid, alright? I mean, we're an alcoholic, drugged out of our minds. Amnesia. But he still gotta be able to put one and one together, huh? "41, huh? This street racer is quite the ladies' man. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Capri 41. This is the right answer here. Oh god, no. The realization. The shame. I'm sorry, Harry. I am so sorry. 41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach and the most terrible feeling overcomes you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy and the air tastes sour to breathe. Nope, just nope. Say no to this, Harry. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea? I'm afraid yes, says Timothy. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here. Alright, so we all get it now. The question is, why did we do that? And what do we do now? Well, maybe I was in pursuit of someone. Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk. Well, that is the reasonable answer. Alright, that totally makes sense. But there's still a tiny chance we were pursuing someone, right? Or trying to get away from someone that might make even more sense to me. Alright, how do we get it out though? Detective, he says almost gently. We don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. So it's just gonna stay there like that? I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, But overall, this machine is a write-off. Now I can still fix it. That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake system as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real, but in the long run it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than to try to refurbish this one. Well, I couldn't even pay my goddamn hostel bill, which is 20 real. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my Kinema. This was in fact 20% of the station's vehicular budget. Well, goddamn. I wanted to be Jacob Eyre, not me. Well, it isn't. It's you, and I'm very sorry. They're gonna take me back for after this, aren't they? Oh, they're not gonna take me back after this, are they? Yeah. People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly. Yeah, I don't know. They might make an exception here. Because I lost my badge, I lost my gun, and now this. Timothy stays silent. And just when things were going, well, we were just whistling merrily. You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn. Well, at least we can go and see what's in there now. Yes, let's go take a look. Let's go and take a look. It looks exactly the same, hello. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Right, nothing changed here, right? Okay. So something else. We have completed our thought Kingdom of Conscience. The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and over the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, nope. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth. So, what does this give us? Moralist dialogue options heal 1 morale, okay? And we increased the learning cap for volition and logic to 5. That's kind of good, I guess. I guess it makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Alright, but enough about this thought. Let's see what's in my car. My badge and my gun would be a good start. Oh, we got an ID card though. RCM. Oh, it is my badge. Yo, awesome. Lieutenant 2 JFR Dubois. What's 2 JFR? What does that stand for? Maybe we'll find out.